95.5 WFMS. Hey, it's Friday.
Hey.
Friday morning.
What is it about Fridays? You just wake up feeling good.
You do. I saw some people in the hall earlier saying the same thing. It's Friday. It's Friday. We need to tell you what day it is. Huh?
I know.
But it is a Friday. It's a pretty one out there, too. We've got also a little later on, too, because a week from tomorrow is our Beer, Bacon, and Bourbon Festival.
Correct.
So we'll have some tickets to give away for that at 7:10 this morning. If you know your beer, your bacon, and your bourbon.
Yeah, we fancied up the BLT. It's no longer a lettuce and tomato. We added beer and bourbon.
And it's Friday, and that means the Friday song.
Friday song, yeah.
You know, Matt and Taylor are so excited. They've been trying to do the Thursday song.
Right. And a nice job.
Well, nice job, but it's not the Friday song.
That's the original? Yeah. Well, right now we got 57 degrees on this Friday morning. It's beautiful out there. 95.5 WFMS, thanks for waking up in the country.
6:10 with Jim, Deb, and Kevin. It is a Friday. We established that a few minutes ago. The weather's going to be good, and it's the start of high school football.
High school football.
I love going to high school football games. Warren Central hosts Fort Wayne Snyder tonight. That's a big game.
That's your boys.
That's my boys. Westfield, Deb's hometown, or current town, is hosting a New Pal. And Deb, you shared something with me a minute ago.
What's that?
This is the first time you will not be going to a game?
Yeah, I'm not able
in
to
how
go.
many
So
years?
this is my first time to not go to a varsity home football game in 8 years.
Because your boys.
Because
Griffin,
they used to play. Griffin played,
for the
and then
Rocks.
Hayden played, and now Hayden's in college.
Yeah.
It's weird
What will
for
you
me.
do with yourself?
I don't know. I don't know.
You'll end up going for the season's over. You'll be
Oh,
going
I
somewhere.
know.
Sure, yeah. And
I
Jim,
know.
your Noblesville Millers
Noblesville,
are traveling to Mount Vernon
Right.
for tonight's games.
It's fun to go out and see a high school football game if you don't have kids that are in the high school there anymore.
Yeah.
Still got such great entertainment. It's reasonably priced.
Well, I
And,
like going to we go to the Warren games. We buy the annual pass, and it's just a chance. In Warren Township, it's like a little town anyway.
Right.
A chance to see your high school classmates from years ago, and it's just fun to do all that.
My favorite part when I would go every year, and not just because my kids were running out of it, but I love the giant gold helmet that Westfield inflates, and they run out of the helmet, and and somebody always has a cowbell in the stands, and then you of course get your hot dog and your.
I always wanted with a cowbell and sit in the stands and
Popcorn.
ring it, but people would tell me I had to leave.
Kevin, you are a cowbell. You don't stop talking.
I don't think I could sit next to you anyway.
That's Beer Can't Fix with Thomas Rhett and John Party at 95.5 WFMS. Speaking of beer, we've got our big event. It's a week from tomorrow, Beer, Bacon, and Bourbon Fest.
Yeah.
And it's at the Bullseye Event Center, downtown Indy.
And ladies, I'll let you in on a little secret. I know it's kind of early in the morning, but kids might be listening. I'll try to keep it somewhat PG here. Men are turned on by the smell of bacon.
Bacon.
Are you speaking from experience?
I'm speaking it from experience and from research. They say that actually the smell of fried meats, specifically bacon, will get a man's attention all day long.
Oh, so we just constantly need to have the smell of bacon cooking.
Right.
And you'll listen?
No, I said turned on, not listen.
Oh, you said get a man's attention.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
but in other ways, if you know what I mean.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind, ladies.
Okay.
Little tip of the day.
Boy,
Wow.
we're simple, aren't we?
We are
so simple.
Fried meats?
Sure. Count
Forget
me
the fancy other stuff you do,
Right.
the candles and
Candlelight.
whatever else. No, just fry some bacon. We're there.
That's all it takes there. Payless Liquors presents the Indies Beer, Bacon, and Bourbon Festival, as we mentioned. That is a week from tomorrow at Bullseye Event Center.
Got to get a ticket.
August 26th, you got to get a ticket. Going to have local beers from Founders and Avery Brewing Company. We got some great local breweries here. Delicious bacon-infused foods. There's going to be a lot of turned-on dudes down there, I'm going to tell you right also, sample some bourbon, too, from Heaven Hill Distillery. Now, as you mentioned, get your tickets at WFMS.com. That's where you can get your tickets. Or we got a chance for you to win those coming up here just a little after
that's right.
about 7:10 this morning. We'll
You get
play a
turned
game.
on for free.
Yeah. Well, we're not frying the bacon.
No.
Yeah, that would be irresponsible this hour. to do that.
Absolutely. We have a responsibility here, don't we? All right. Well, so make sure you get your tickets. We love to see. We're all going to be down there, too, at the Bullseye Event Center for Indy's Beer, Bacon, and Bourbon Fest.
To quote Jim Denny, there'll be a lot of turned-on dudes down there.
A lot of bacon. 702 95.5 WFMS. Time has come to kind of get the weekend working here in your favor with a smile on your face with Kevin's bad joke worth repeating.
Sponsored by Hearing Solutions of Indiana. You've never heard like this before. You know, we're in the middle of preseason for NFL. Kind of interesting. I don't know if you heard this or not, but the NFL just announced that from now on, all Super Bowls will be played in the Cleveland Browns Stadium.
Really?
And that way, no team will have a home field advantage. Go Browns.
Okay. Bad joke was repeating.
Be cool if you could be the backup singer doing the woo-hoo.
Yeah, I'm the woo-woo guy.
Oh, yeah. 7:36 with Jim, Deb, and Kevin.
So Hayden, we dropped him off and moved him into his dorm at IU on Sunday. So count that: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Almost a week.
He's had 5 nights to be in his dorm without any supervision, and he gets to have his freedom. And I'm sure he just loves that. He was ready to go. However, it's been 2 nights that I haven't cried. So that's making progress.
That's right.
I haven't cried in 2 days. And I'm not saying I sit and cry all day long and get nothing
just
done.
well up.
But
You
it hits you at different moments.
Well,
It was a week ago that you did have trouble talking on the air about this.
Yes.
And you repeated what your sister told you by October. It'll be the new norm.
The transition will have set in by
and you're
October.
transitioning into that as we speak. So that's good news.
So you're right. So I have to go through the tears to get to October.
Sure.
Or October won't happen where it feels
Most
normal.
parents go through this.
Yeah, I know that. I agree that it's totally normal.
Mm-hmm.
However, it was funny because so it's been 5 nights that he's been there, but I've gotten one phone call.
Really?
Since Sunday. I'm a little surprised at that, but that's okay because, I want him to be independent, but I just didn't think it would be that easy.
I wanted him to miss me a little bit.
I did. He called for advice on something on Monday. So that phone call was Monday. So it's been a little time. And I'm trying to be really good about not bombarding him, and I'm just giving a couple messages a day to let him, So he sent a message. I think it was Tuesday. Said I'm starting to find my place, or learn my way around. And Wednesday he had a hall meeting. It was his first hall meeting. He said, I met 5 new friends from North Central High School. They're just a few rooms down from me. And so I'm getting texts like that, but just that one phone call on Monday. So anyway, I got really excited Wednesday when I was just, walking around the house. All of a sudden I looked down, phone call from Hayden. And my heart started racing. I got so excited. And I answered it. Nobody was there. And I'm like, oh, shoot, we got disconnected. So I called him back and he goes, oh, no, never mind. That was a butt dial.
Oh, great.
I'm like, are you serious?
Great.
I even told him, I said, you don't know how excited I just got.
Well, his butt wanted to talk to you.
Yeah,
evidently,
apparently. So carry on. But he's doing fine. Yeah, he's loving it.
Now, is your car packed with all kinds of snacks at the moment that he says, Mom, I'm there. I'm done.
No. In fact, I took Wednesday off of work. If you noticed, I still came in because there was some ceremony they used to, and they induct kids as their freshman year. It's apparently it's a tradition, and he was like, "Mom, you don't have to come down for that. It's fine."
Right.
So he's definitely going to be fine as far as the independence goes. He does say his roommate is extremely shy.
Okay.
And, Hayden's not shy. He's very funny, but you have to get to know him first. So that's been a challenge for Hayden because he said, I'm planning all of the things for us to do. Mm-hmm. But I told him, I said, show him some grace because it might be very difficult for him. Like maybe he's never been away from home. And he might be really struggling, and I'm sure he appreciates the fact that you're saying, hey, you want to go shoot hoops? Hey, you want to go get to the dining hall? So he did say he's been painfully shy.
And you said this is the first high school football game tonight. First time in 8 years you've not gone to a home Westfield football game.
Yeah, both my boys played football, and so now that I could still go. It's
Think of all the free time you got
I'm still allowed to go. They haven't banned me from the stadium, but I don't have to be there as a supporter. And so, it's kind of it's a new way of life for me.
Well, if you have a problem, Kevin and I will go to the game with you sometime.
Oh, really? Yeah, because Greg's in the press box now. So
there you go.
All right, so we could go with you. Just
only if you buy snacks.
And you can tell your friends, look, I've got 2 new boys right here, to help them here. Well, that's good. 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, and Kevin on a Friday. Time to sing the Friday song and get the weekend started. It is sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Here we go.
It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, Kevin's feeling sad. His heart is kind of sick. Well, the last weekend of the fair, no more food on a stick.
What am I going to do?
It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, Deb made my son's wedding a delicious wedding cake. She should go into business. Call 1-800, make no mistake, great cakes for goodness sakes. Once again, 1-800, make no mistakes, great cakes for goodness sakes. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. Well, it felt a little like fall this week, winding down summertime. I'm not ready for pumpkin spice. I need a margarita with a lime. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday, yes, it's true. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday for me and you. 95.5 WFMS. Jim, Deb, Kevin. Deb's got your daily dirt. And Britney Spears may have a weird obsession.
She may. We'll talk about that coming up in about 30 seconds. First, Pamela Anderson says ever since she released her memoir earlier this year, strangers on the street come up and apologize for misjudging her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She says, quote, I'm just like, well, what did you think of me before? She didn't realize that people maybe looked at her at a different light. But I've heard her speak in interviews, and she seems like she has a very sweet disposition. So people are saying, I didn't really have that idea about you before. Sources say Taylor Swift has been offered the Super Bowl halftime show. She's on fire right now.
Yeah.
And that she turned it down. What we're hearing is that there's talk that she could be angling to get the NFL to pay for her to perform because they don't.
They don't do that, no.
Yeah.
They look at it as, look, you benefit from record sales, but she's probably like,
I don't think she
I
needs
don't
it.
need your help.
No, she really doesn't.
She's doing just
she
fine.
might be the only artist that could get away with that. You're
Right
probably
now.
right, yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be.
This should be fun. Michael Jordan's son and Scottie Pippen's ex-wife are planning their wedding. They've been dating for a little while, and they're going to tie the knot. So it's Michael Jordan's son who is dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
I bet Michael and Scotty aren't really fans of that.
Well, they've made it known that they're not fans of that. Yeah. Also, sources say that Sam, Britney Spears' soon-to-be ex-husband, is telling friends that she was physically abusive over the years and cheated on him with a staffer. That's kind of what sparked the argument before he filed. She's also, according to Sam, obsessed with knives and keeps them all over the house.
Ooh, I think I'd get out of there.
I don't think I would sleep with both eyes closed.
no.
It's 8:39. That's Deb's Daily Dirt. It's sponsored by Mark Dietel Realty.